One thing I'm super bad about when it comes to making videos is when I buy a watch, it like gets backburnered. Like I put all the other watches in front of the one that I bought. And I'm also a sucker for a G-Shock. When it just grabs my attention, I pretty much buy them like it doesn't really matter because I guess G-Shocks don't count, right? So this is the DW5610MT. MT stands for Mixtape. There are some other models in this color range. The one disappointing thing, I think for me personally, I know some others might have a lot of disappointing things with this, but is not special packaging. It's just like the regular G-Shock box. And oftentimes when they do like these pretty fun colorways or special editions, they'll do a special packaging too. It's not necessary, but it's kind of nice, you know, to get it. The other nitpick on this one I think a lot of people might have is the legibility or lack of with the negative display. You know what? I think I'm starting to agree with you guys. It would have been nice to have a positive display. This is fine, it works, but enough with the negative displays. Just give us the positive displays. The rest of this is, I think, fun and cool. Mixtape colorways, you know, like the old, well, depends on how old you are. I'm definitely dating myself, but I think a lot of us are probably in this age where we either know of or remember having mixtapes. Like you used to buy these blank cassettes and you could record a mixtape of different songs. So you didn't have to buy a complete cassette of one album on that cassette. You could make your own. You had that ability, whether you're recording it off from the radio or if a buddy maybe had a tape, or you had a bunch of the tapes and you just wanted to take the ones that you liked the most, you could put together a mixtape for whatever your reason, right? Like some people used to make mixtapes and like give them to their friends or girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever, and as like a gift. That was kind of like a thing, you know? So it's pretty cool. It's like a little nostalgic for me, and I think a lot of other people. I don't see 100% of the connection there, but definitely some of the colorway cues on this kind of are reminiscent of that. You know, definitely like the you know, this part up here, like you'd be able to write. There'd be like sticker on the cassette, and you could write like some detailed information. There's not a whole lot of real estate to do that, but you could do that. So of course we have the yellow green kind of a metal look. I think that might actually even be metal on that link. You know, the black, the red, and then it kind of transitions throughout. So pretty fun. Watch size, I usually cover that in the beginning. We'll go ahead and cover that right now. So it's 43.7 millimeter wide. It's approximately 49 millimeter lug to lug, if you want to call it that, but that's just the watch case, not these first end links here. And it's 13 millimeter thick. It's, for the most part, a standard, you know, 5610 module, nothing fancy there. So if you look at the case back, you can see there it has the 3526 and it has 4 screws holding the case back down. You have quick release bars on this thing, so if you want to swap out the strap for some of the newer ones, you can, you know, pick and choose if you want. I don't know why you would buy this though and switch up the bracelet. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Combi. They're super easy to size. They're little mini spring bars, and you just put your spring bar tool and poke the hole and kind of just pop it out. It's pretty easy to do. I may even have a video somewhere in the archives of doing it, but yeah, it's fun. It's wild. I get it. It's goofy. It's not going to be everyone's jam, but if you're a G-Shock fanboy like me, and you know, you kind of grew up in the 80s and 90s a little bit, then yeah, maybe this resonates with you. It definitely does with me, and I like the fact that it's on the combi bracelet. It just, they changed the bracelet. It is different, but the entire watch is different as well. But even when they changed the G-Shock squares, they're still a G-Shock square. They're still kind of the same thing, right? Whatever iteration you do, whether it's the old 5600 here on the combi, which still has like white paint on it from, I don't even want to clean it. This is like my beater watch. I just let it ride. It, you know, if I get paint spackle on it, then so be it. You know, versus a G-Shock square that is the metal version. This one here is the AKA Bling Master 5000. You know, there you go. So it's still G-Shock Square. And even if you wanted to go all the way upscale and spend like, I was going to say arguably too much money, but like clearly too much money on a G-Shock Square, you could go with the MRG. So quite the disparity there. I mean, really, it's borderline difficult for many people to justify spending the $210 that this one cost when you can still, I think, currently pick up a G-Shock 5600 on like Amazon or eBay or something like that for, I don't know, less than 50 bucks. So, yeah. And this does have loom or a backlight. And I noticed that I have not changed the daylight savings time on this compared to the other ones, which do it automatically. I don't think I'm going to change it. Maybe I just don't wear this till, I don't know, spring or fall. Yeah, fall. No, I'll probably change it. I hate changing these ones with the recessed button though. See how that button is recessed more? Like you really got to get in there and push on it. And it's just annoying. It's annoying in the same sense that when I get watches and they're wrapped in plastic and I have to unwrap them in plastic. It's like first world problems annoying. The button's a little more difficult to push in. Still totally doable. So anyway, I'm not going to get into the details of the function of it. I just wanted to ramble on for about 5 or 6 minutes and see if you watched to the end. And if you did, go ahead and comment down below. I'll see you on the next vid.